Alright, so I bought a squad truck. Is it very silly looking? Yes. Are the wheels way too big and obnoxious? And are the tires bald rubber band tires? Yes. Are the suspension components in the front pretty much broken? Yes. Is it extremely obnoxiously loud and ear piercing? Yes. But is the truck on top of the frame that happens to be squatted very nice? Yes. And lastly, can it be fixed? Of course it can be fixed. That's why I bought it. So yes, I did buy this thing just to fix it because this C10, for the price and its here and its overall condition and the paint and everything about it, really is not that bad, and there's hardly any rust. It is a little bit modernized, if you will. I know it's got its nice brand new light bar on it. All the suspension components are completely brand new. The previous owner did take off the front and rear bumper, put a nice brand new toolbox in it. You know, it's just kind of newer. But anyways, the truck itself is really nice, and just because it's squatted, I could pick it up for so cheap, so I did. And now it's here back at the shop. Driving it home was a pain. I didn't have any trucks or trailers because I did lend my friend one of my main trailers, so I had to drive this thing home myself and pray that the windows were tinted enough so that nobody could see in and see that I was the one driving it back to my house. And also I was hoping no cops would see me either. I don't want to be pulled over in this thing. It won't be embarrassing, and two, I don't know, I bought it, so I kind of wanted to make sure I got back to the shop so I could fix it because this truck is way too nice. But anyways, guys, without further ado, the shop is literally right there. I'm going to go ahead and pull it on in, and we're going to get to work on this thing because, I don't know, I might as well keep the wheels and tires. Honestly, it looks a little bad for my taste, but, like, overall, it's not that bad. So, as long as it's leveled, I'll be okay with it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it on into the shop and get a head start on getting this thing leveled because it really shouldn't be that hard. Man, it must be a popular trend now. I've fixed 3 squad trucks, or this may be the third. Yeah, this will be the third. I fixed 2 previously, and the last 2 had like the 2-link, the start of a 4-link suspension setup. So yeah, it is a custom 2-link, the start of a 4-link. And so I think he did that correctly, and with the right shocks, I can get this thing lifted up to about 10-inch lift, so which is about what they're running on the front with their torsion bar all the way cranked. And there might be a leveling kit on it too as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's squatted and it's about to be fixed. So I'll catch you guys as soon as we are into the shop. We are now in the shop. Time to get to work. I'll catch you guys as soon as I find some new shocks to throw on this bad boy. They may be a little bit skinny. Oh, as for the front, if you guys did not see in that front clip, I was bouncing over the road. That would be why. I might have to find some new front shocks as well. I'll see what I can do with it, and I'll tune back in, catch you guys as soon as I am done. Look at that nice clean chrome top too as well. Just thought I'd point that out. But anyways, guys, catch you guys as soon as I am done making this thing level. Alrighty, guys, now would you look at that? Honestly, it looks like it has just a little bit of rake on it. I think once I put some bigger shocks on in the front, should level it out just completely level perfectly. And for the little bit bigger shocks in the rear, just want a little bit wider. I don't know what it's going to do to it. I hope it doesn't lower it any or lift it up any because I don't want any rake or even just a hair squat after what we just saw on this thing. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys as soon as I get it fine-tuned and completely level with some bigger shocks. So, catch you guys at that. Alrighty, guys, and now here we are. As you guys can see, now she's completely perfectly leveled with some bigger shocks on her. Now we're going to go ahead and take her out for a spin and see how she drives. And with this quad truck, thankfully, I do not have to match the wheels and tires because they're already matched, so that's a good thing. Normally the wheels and tires in the rear are a lot smaller because squats are getting kind of crazy nowadays, so I'm glad that this truck wasn't that squatted and that the wheels and tires are the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and take her out downtown, and I'll catch you guys at that, and we'll see how she rides. Alrighty, guys, now here we are. I'm going to go ahead and get on it for a second so you guys can hear exactly how loud this thing is. complete full straights all the way back, and get this, on completely straight race headers, no manifolds. Headers straight out the back, and honestly sounds pretty good with the motor that's in it, because this thing is old, and the guy only knew how to squat it, not do an engine swap. So it actually doesn't sound that bad, but it is extremely loud, a little bit too loud for my liking. Some Flowmaster 44 should definitely clean up the sound of this thing, but of course no cats. You do not need any cats on this thing. But here we go, the idle's pretty loud, so I'll catch you guys on the boosted launch. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. As you guys can see, she's pretty loud, and she does shoot a lot of flames. But now overall, the ride quality is way better. So definitely a big fan of that now. The suspension in the rear is a little bit more stiff. The suspension in the front's a little bit more soft. So overall, it's a great match. I think I fine-tuned the suspension just right. Let's get back on the road here. No one's coming. A little bit of a drift there. These tires are slick. Gotta be careful. Wonder how it'll handle in the snow. When I was doing a little preview video for you guys, I accidentally did go off in the snow, and I had to be very careful getting it back out, because let's just say this thing does not like getting out of snow that easily, and this is the only truck I had out here in this town, and really no one's around that could come pull me out, so I kind of had to rely on myself and make sure I didn't get stuck. But let's go ahead and pull off, I guess over here, don't want to hit the tree, and two-wheel drive it. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, there's hardly no brakes in the snow. Alright, we're kind of out of the snow now. This is the deep stuff. Kind of floating over it right now. Oh, about hit the tiny tree. We're good, we're good. And dodging and weaving out of these trees. Let's go ahead and hit this turn. Trying to slide too much. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Just about barely clipped the tree there. Let's see, I can fit on in between both trees. And let's hit this. Ooh, about clipped the fence. We're good though. Alright, and this thing, I forgot how loud it was, even though it's very loud, even in the cab. I think it's about time to take this thing home before I get the cops calling me, because this thing is obnoxious. I guess when I get back to the shop, I can throw on some mufflers on it. Some high-performance mufflers, that is, because this type of truck needs it. So, let's get her up to speed here. Going about 80 right now. Slam on the brakes, and some sick drifts there. Right to the stop sign. It's a drag strip. Guess I'll do one run for you guys. Then I'll head on back up to the shop. Here we go. Second gear, third gear, and just past the sign that says to brake, and now we're gonna brake. This thing's got some pretty good brakes. But anyways, guys, now I'm just gonna go ahead and head on back up to the shop. And with that, that's pretty much it for today's video and our C10 here. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys did think of today's video, as well as leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you're new and you haven't already, and make sure to hit that little notification bell to never miss a new daily video from me. And with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you have a nice rest, guys, day or night. And with that, I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next one.